Chrisean, we are tired of your lies, girl. We are tired of the lies. Now, you had initially said you were coming out to LA to work, right? And to train and to come and support one of your fellow boxers. So you touched down in LA on the 16th. Okay, on the 17th, you were crying and jumping for joy that Junior was over there with Blueface. Okay, on the 18th, Blueface went live on Twitch. Mind you, he was missing all the 17th. All right, but he goes live on his Twitch on the 18th. He didn't acknowledge Junior being there. He actually denied that Junior was over there. So later that night, you crashed out, calling yourself exposing him with all these texts that the social media detectives have already debunked. Okay, to the 19th, you running around chasing the nigga around LA. Girl, you can't make this shit up. Chrisean, Blueface is not Junior's father. I'm sorry, he's just not. He's not going to acknowledge him. He's no longer going to play that game. He's not going to claim him. And you know this. And you're crashing out. Because from one mother to another mother, if a nigga don't want to claim your baby, fuck that nigga. Next. Why is it so important for him to come out publicly to say that this baby is his if you know that he's the father and he knows he's the father? Why? Why is public image so big for you? You guys, please help me out. You guys, let me know. Why does she feel it's so important for Blueface to come out and publicly claim this child? What is it going to do for her? How is this going to help her reputation? Y'all let me know, because what we all know, what we're all looking at, is that you're a neglectful mother. And it's very unbecoming, sweetheart. You need to take this same time, effort, and energy that you're using into trying to manipulate Blueface into claiming Chrisean Jr. and get that baby the help that baby needs, honey. We're tired of looking at it. You're not going to hide behind the Lord. We're done with that. We're done with that, because if you are truly a believer, then you know faith without work is dead. Faith without work is dead, sweetheart. So you can have all the faith that you want to, right? Because they say you only need the faith of a mustard seed, but you can have all the faith that you want to. But you know, like I know, you're not going to just wake up one day and miraculously your son is going to be fixed. You know that all these issues and challenges that he has are no longer going to exist. This is not that. This is not God splitting the sea. This is not the Noah Ark. You have got to get busy. And we're getting ready to talk about it, because Blueface has come out and exposed Chrisean. She's running around LA chasing him. Child, and clearly the nigga acting like he don't want you. You always end up with egg on your face, baby. The joke is always on you. But we're going to go ahead on and talk about it. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And then in a separate video, we're going to talk about all this neglect. Because we're tired of looking at the shit. And at this point, we're trying to shame your ass into submission. This makes no sense. This makes no sense. If you don't want the boy, if you don't want the baby, give him up to somebody who will take out the time that's needed to make sure that baby can thrive. This makes no fucking sense. Well, let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Capricorn Rose. All right, so Blueface has taken to social media to let us know that Chrisean was texting him, right, from an anonymous number, which I believe, because she doesn't want him to be able to go back and show receipts, right? The type of shit that they do. All right, so he let us know that she was texting him when he was out on a Friday night. Let's take a look.
What the hell, chat? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Chrisean is crazy, bro. She just texted me from a random number talking about pick up, Blue, rock. No, I can't.
Do y'all believe that Chrisean was texting Blueface? I do. I really do. I really do, because Chrisean likes to perpetuate this whole entire situation between her and Blueface. She really does. She doesn't want her fans to know that she is still entertaining him or that she wants to entertain him, because everybody will be let down and disappointed. As much as all of her fans and all of the people around her that love her, as much as they want and wish that she would be done with Blueface, she really isn't. So yes, I believe that she would text him from an anonymous number. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you guys let me know what y'all think. Drop down in the comments and let me know. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Okay, so that was just one clip. And this follows Blueface participating, in Journey's graduation and stuff like that. Blueface always seems to get back to his family thing as time goes on. And I also feel like that was a part of what kind of caused Chrisean to spiral out of control the day before she was texting him, is because she sees that he and Jaden and those kids, they're still, they're operating as a family unit. Are they a family traditionally? No, right? Nobody's going to sit up and say, okay, I'm sharing some man with all these different women. He's out having babies on me and stuff like that. Traditionally, no. But maybe, maybe for their era, maybe this is what tradition looks like. I have no idea. But let's go ahead and take a look at where Blueface was earlier prior to him getting to the club.
Parents, a little update. We are still waiting on a few children, so give us at least 15, 20.
Okay, well, congratulations.
So as we can see earlier that day, Blueface was with Jaden, Javon, Journey, and his mom at Journey's graduation. Cute little time. He always appears to be there for times that really count or really matter to help, build memories for his children. So salute to him for that. So after Chrisean leaves the hair shop and I guess she avoids CPS calls and all that good stuff, she starts to reach out to Blueface. After she went to that boxing match, she starts to reach out to Blueface. Mind you, Blueface hadn't said anything all day about Chrisean's crash out from the night before with all those allegations about him leaving Chrisean Jr. with his father. Mind you, Big John has been in that baby's life for almost half of his life. So for her to say that was odd. So that, was a red flag to me. However, Blueface hadn't said anything all day about it. Even Carlissa fished about it and he kind of curbed or didn't say anything. He didn't say anything until Chrisean started reaching out to him. Let's take a look.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Chrisean is crazy, bro. She just texted me from a random number talking about pick up, Blue, rock. No, I can't, bro. You going too crazy, Chrisean. I can't fuck with that. As much as I would love to hit you up right now and link up with you, I can't, bro. You're going too far. You're losing the plot, Chrisean.
And just like that, in typical Chrisean fashion, she wants to see him going back to jail. She wants to see him going back to jail because he won't come out and publicly claim her son as his son. That is wild. That is wild to me. I don't blame him. I would stay far away from a person like that as well. That is more than reckless. She's playing with this man's freedom, knowing that he has his children depending on him, knowing that he has a lot on his plate as well. But she doesn't care about that. It's all about her and what she wants to see happen. Let's go.
No, I can't do it. Y'all think I'm smiling? Y'all think I'm blushing and shit, chat? No. The toxic nigga in me wanna do it, but I can't do it.
Yeah, I think Blueface is a bit flattered that she's calling him, but I also think that he's kind of smiling because everybody's able to see Chrisean for who she is. She goes on here just the day before, paints this man as a bad person. She's blocking him. She's moving on. And now you're calling him, telling him to pick up. Pick up for what? What is it that you want to discuss at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning? I know you don't want to talk about co-parenting. He just showed you the day before who he was. What could you possibly want? Okay, yeah, you want the nigga. You want him. You're not fooling any of us. You want that nigga. And at this point, you're stalking him. You are stalking this man.
Can't do it, chat. Can't do it. I can't do it, chat. As much as I would love to be like, pull up and eat this dick up for all that shit you've been talking, I just can't. I can't go to jail for no bitch. Like, I can't.
Yeah, she done scared the nigga off. And I don't blame him. I do not blame him. He'll be sitting up in jail and she'll be sitting up somewhere putting up a bunch of fake content. See, because her content is running out as it relates to Blueface because they don't really deal with each other. And I can tell all this stuff, all this good stuff that she just claimed was happening behind the scenes. We're co-parenting with no cameras, all this good stuff. Why would a person be willing to throw that down the drain just for the simple fact that he didn't come out 2 days ago and let us know that Chrisean Jr. was at his house? What difference would it make? That doesn't even make logical sense. You guys have been co-parenting behind the scenes with no cameras. You get out here to LA, you tell all your fans and everybody that you're coming out here to work and to support a fellow boxer. Okay, you get Chrisean Jr. over there with Blueface and zoom, just like that. Now you want the nigga going to jail? Yeah, this is not adding up. This sounds to me like it's more about Blueface and you and less about Junior, because you don't even really give a fuck about Junior for real, for real. All right, so just like that, now you popped up on the nigga. Let's go.
We just hanging out like we normally do. Follow me, chat. Hey, scary ass. Chat. I should end. You know what that is. Yeah. But.
So yeah, that was Chrisean. She tried to be incognito. Of course, she doesn't want to be seen on the camera because she's still running with this fake narrative that Blueface is chasing her and wants to be back with her and that he only wants her PUSSY, her money and her mind. Okay, so she's incognito, still playing with her fans. But shout out to Lola Lee T. She has the clip where Chrisean was wearing those same shorts just about an hour before Blueface got her on live. Let's go.
Right. Cause I do. You got whatever. Is the bread toasted? You want to toast it? The bread? Chat. Is we live? I need to brush my eyelashes. They got going up. How was my night? How was the birthday? That's all I know. I just post my link.
All right. So as you guys can see, she ended up in the same spot that Blueface was, and we all know that that was no coincidence. But what she did was on her live the following day, the very next day, she actually lied about it.
I don't know. I think people just want a storyline. There's a video on TikTok circulating. No. I do not partake in activities like that. No, Latrice, she sent me, she said, oh, look at this. Oh, you trying to say, you really think I'm texting somebody? I be minding my business. I'm talking to anybody.
So after Blueface exposed her, she was so hot, she didn't know what to do. So what she decided to do was to just randomly go to a tattoo removal shop to go have a treatment on that Blueface tattoo she has on the side of her face. She didn't have no appointment prearranged. This was so impulsive. She calls herself trying to get back at Blueface, or really trying to get his attention. Whatever it is such stalker and obsessive behavior. But let's take a look at it.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, let me know if you want a break, okay?
Girl, I need this off my face. Oh, Jesus! Cat, I thought it was gonna be better than the last time. It's not. It still hurt the same. It may be worse.
Okay, I'll put this back where?
But the numbing cream?
No, my heart. I keep talking about that daggone lemon cream. Lemon cream got nothing to do with nothing.
So now we come to find out that all of this is no more or no less than Chrisean being brokenhearted because Blueface doesn't want to be with her anymore. He doesn't want to be with her anymore. You guys drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you guys think that these tears were because Blueface doesn't want to be with her anymore? Or do you think these are actual tears because Blueface won't publicly claim her son? You guys let me know what you think. But I will say this before I end this video. Chrisean has always been obsessed with Blueface. Chrisean has always crashed out as it, pertains to Blueface. She put on this facade, in my opinion, ever since he got out of jail and she moved back to Baltimore and she started boxing and found the Lord. She put on this facade to all of us that she didn't want anything to have to do with him, the circus, or anything like that. Just to find out that there's been things going on behind the scene, just to find out that, they're communicating and he's supposedly co-parenting with her. And now she wants him back in jail. And he's not being truthful. He's not being honest. I mean, she wants him to come out, and tell us publicly that he wants to be back with her. Why would he do that when you said you're not going to be with him? Because all he wants is your mind, your money, and your PUSSY. And you're not going for that. So if you know what he wants and you know that you're not willing to give it, why all the tears and emotions? You know that he has not changed. You know this. You know this. Anyways, you guys, until the next video, please like, share, subscribe. Talk to me. I'll talk back. Peace.